Now the problem with society is that they have this misconception that treating you like a man is the man is paying all the bills or the man is providing and like caveman era where the man is going out bashing the animal over the head and dragging it home.
Right.
I feel like both parties, in order for a relationship to work, both parties have to provide on everything. Like everything. Financially, emotionally, mentally. Like there has to be a balance because everybody's not always like this all the time. There's gonna be times where I might have a little bit more money than you have and you're gonna have to pick up the slack. There may be times where I'm going through something and I'm stressed out and I'm gonna need you, even though you're a loner or you're not really a talker or whatever, I'm gonna need you to step up and know that, hey, my bitch needs me to talk to her. She needs that comfort right now. And as a woman, you're gonna have to be able to see that in your man. Like, yeah, he's the man, but right now, he need me to be a little bit, I'm from Brownsville, I'm from Brooklyn, I'm from the Bronx or whatever, but he needs me to be that nurturer right now because that's what he needs right now. And that's the balance that has to come in. And once you understand that in your relationship, you have a relationship, not a partnership where we're in on some business deal, not a sponsorship where one person is doing everything. Where one person is doing everything and the other person is not doing nothing, because whenever it's unbalanced, there's gonna come a time where somebody feels that they're being used or they're being taken advantage of,
lack of appreciation,
or they're not getting what they feel they deserve to get, and then the relationship starts to break down.
So let's sort this out. What's the balance? If I'm
communication.
Hold on. If I'm providing everything financially, what's the balance? What do I get back?
So you're coming in literally, I don't have a bill at all, period.
Yeah, you don't have a bill at all.
So now I have to see the things that do bother you, so you don't have to deal with, because you're taking away all my financial stress. I don't have to worry about my mortgage, my taxes, my bills, putting food in the refrigerator, food on the table, getting clothes for the kids, whatever, doing all of that.
Right.
So now I have to take away from you all the stress of the other stuff that you would possibly have to do in your life. You shouldn't have to worry about where your meal has come from, or having clean underwear, or running to do little errands and things like that, because you're doing all the other stuff. So it can't be both. It can't be I'm paying the bills, I'm doing this, and then I come home and I gotta clean up behind the door.
And I gotta dishes do this. In the sink.
Right.
And all
It's like, and it's not that I'm emasculating you and you're the housewife now, because and
you gotta play a part.
But it's just like I'm doing this over here because so you don't have to deal with it. You have to do something so I don't have to deal with it. All the stress of the relationship can't be on one person, because then the relationship is going to break down. What happens is, I think a lot of times, like I said, there's these preconceived notions and ideologies of who's supposed to do what. You're supposed to take out the garbage. You're supposed to do the dishes. You're supposed to do the bathroom. You're supposed to do the kitchen. You're supposed to pay the bills. You're supposed to cook. It's when you have those things in your mind, it's never gonna work. It's whoever does it. Like whoever get home first, and my daughter needs to eat, that's who's gonna get food.
Right.
Compared to my mama, cuz I'm a sucker, man. Like, and my wife, like I'm a sucker, cuz like compared to my mom and my wife, I'm a sucker. Like, and I put that out there now, and I put that on the floor, and I live with it. You know what I'm saying? Them the two hardest motherfuckers I ever met in my fucking life.
Wow.
My wife is a Crip from Compton. My mama is a fucking devil from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean that in all sincerity.
Do you think that you got with your wife because of your mama?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I seen the crazy in it, and I was just like, that's all I'm used to, and I don't think I could be like with a calm, super calm. But my wife is super calm though. It's like one of them motherfuckers that like you don't know when she finna snap, cause she gon' sneak up on you. She gonna hit you about 5-6 times, stump you, and then walk away. And then when the police get there, she gonna be on the side with the crowd like, what happened? No, that's wife, cuz gonna be like, what happened? And I'm talking about I be sitting there looking at her like, cuz, like, what the fuck do you mean? Let's get the fuck out of here. You did it. Like, why are we sitting here acting like why we did it? Like, get the fuck out of here. Cuz it was like, no, chill. Like, these motherfuckers are crazy, cuz. Like, the motherfucker that birthed me and the motherfucker that married me, the motherfuckers are, hey, man, look, cuz.
You the common ground, though.
Huh?
You the common ground.
Nowhere near the common ground. The motherfucker nut up about me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When they come to me, they nut up. Like, it be like you be like, hey, cuz, come on. Like, we can, at some point, you feel what I'm saying? We should all kumbaya, right? If it's about the same shit.
Right.
Kids, family, and shit, motherfuckers just be like, they throw they Wakanda shit out, nigga, and hit the ground, like, nigga. I be like,
That's stressful though. I be knowing.
No, when I watched the Wakanda shit earlier, I watched it today. That's why I said that shit. I watched it today for the first time, cuz, and I was just like, I swear to God, cuz, the both enemies were like my mom and my wife, cuz, and I was just sitting there, I just compared the motherfucker the whole time. I was just like,
nigga wrote a whole essay in this.
I was just fucked up about that shit. I was like, hold on, this ain't about me. Like, it's about some other shit, cuz. Like, hold on, cuz. And you know, I'm talking about, I even looked up, I was like, hold on, this shit crazy. And the lady was like, hey, can you be quiet? I was like, hold on, cuz, like, this shit crazy.
You seem like a very wise individual, especially for your age. Do you get that from your parents or all the older chicks that you be smashing? Cause you ain't scared, like, you shooting shots at 40-year-olds, like, I know she 40, but if I can get it, like, you know what I mean? Like, making good. Like, you shooting shots and making good. Like, what you gonna do?
I got an old soul, bro. I'm recycled. I've been here before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got past life shit. I think they was women I wanted to knock down in my past life that I'm looking at them now and I'm like, they still here.
They still here, yeah.
I'm gonna try again.
Come with daddy, mama. You feel like Megan's one of those chicks?
Man, hell yeah. I don't even want to have sex with Megan Good. Like, I just want to take Megan Good on a real nice date.
And then have sex with it.
If she wants to.
Yeah. But is that like your thing now? Like you really be with a lot of older chicks.
Yeah, I just love women. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like the thing of the nature is when you be with the younger women, it's like they wanna be older. But when you be with the older women, they wanna be young. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like anything that brings youth is what I want. Cause a lot of us rushing to get old, but when you get older, you realize when you was young, that's what you really supposed to be cherishing.
Right.
So like, that's why I love older women, cause they already been through everything. So it ain't nothing that they tryna act like, you know, I'm gonna act grown. Yeah. They know what grown is, and being grown, being older is just cherishing your present day, knowing that you ain't getting no young.
And they got less inhibitions.
Yeah.
And they lick the gooch.
They expand.
That's the inhibitions part.
Yeah, like shout out to, I'm not gonna say which one, but one of my baby mothers is 9 years older than me. Yeah. So that relationship, oh yeah, I learned a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit different. But being that you're now shooting your shot at these older women pulling up, you got chicks from the Bad Girls Club with you. Like what are those situations like? Because from what I understand, you want to stay single. Mm-hmm. So how do they deal with it? Like if you click.
I'm just honest. I'm blatantly honest. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be real. I'm just real to the core, to the bone. Like I'm gonna let you know what it is. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. And that just be that. And like if you wanna accept it or not, if she wants to accept it, like, you know, she accept it. If she don't, she don't.
She don't.
Like, you know, I just like to be honest with everything I'm in because I went through my phase of lying to women or lying to motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It created something real bitter.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even with me still being honest, it still created something bitter, but
I was about to say.
I don't feel bad.
Right. You don't feel like I didn't trick
no
you.
Guilt, you know?
Right, no.
I didn't trick you. You tricked yourself, if anything.
So I ain't got no guilt behind it.
Yeah, because I tell women the truth.
Yeah, no.
But they'll still get involed thinking,
I
can change.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, bro. And that be the thing, bro.
And like 3 years in, I'll be like, same thing.
I'm still the same
You know what I mean? Now you're heartbroken and shit.
Well, you tell everybody the truth, but people have a hard time accepting it.
Right.
They tell everybody the truth.
So in your experiences, is it easier to tell the truth or lie?
It depends. Like, see, me, I'm the type of person, I'm like, if it's the right moment to say it. Cause like sometimes, like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a 99.999% truth teller.
Right.
But it's like a 0.00001%
that you like.
to where it's like, it ain't the time for me to tell you the
not
truth.
right now.
That's called tact.
Huh?
That's called tact. That's called tact and reading the room.
I like New York women. They're like real aggressive and shit.
He wildin'.
Yeah, he wild.
No, I like that though, cause you know you used to the.
All right, you like it?
I got you.
Yeah,
You
we don't. We don't.
West Coast women, you used to the, the pretty.
You know what? Yeah, take.
Oh,
Take
you like
this nigga
these?
to the
You
Bronx
like these?
with you.
I'll
You
cut
right.
you bitches.
Yeah, cause to me, if you want to cause some physical harm to me,
Oh, sorry.
She like, hey, nigga, wait, what?
if you want to cause some physical harm to me, you really like me. You only gonna act like that.
Sit down. No. We gotta let him finish. Wait, no. Where you going?
I'm just saying.
No. Hey, whoa.
Listen, I'm not gonna put my
That's the most toxic shit ever.
Man,
Nigga,
I'm not
if you
gonna
wanna
put my
bring some
hand on-
physical harm to me, then you could take all my exes.
Listen, I'm not gonna put my hand on no woman. You feel me? But if you feel like you want to put your hands on me, that means you actually care about me.
You ain't mad at
That don't mean do it.
All I hear in my head
Bruh.
is Popeye Alice the Goon. I love Popeye. I love Popeye. He said, I would never put my hands on a woman. But if she beat the shit out of me, I know she feels it.
She, yo,
Wow, that is
It's a little, maybe I need therapy.
Yes,
Therapy.
therapy.
Not therapy,
Therapy.
nigga. You need
Definitely
some
therapy.
level.
therapy.
You need some level
No.
and some chains.
No, nigga. You need to have a baby with a Puerto Rican.
No, but you know what? You did make me feel better about something right now.
Colombian
She
and
Puerto
Dominican.
Rican, so she used to that.
You did make me feel better about something. Thank you for saying that.
See?
Right.
Oh, no, that's toxic
Puerto
too.
Rican women
That's
beat their
fucking
women.
toxic too.
No, I
That's
don't do
toxic
that.
too.
But
Let me hit that, man.
Wait, time out. You don't do that
Listen,
anymore?
I don't want to be beat.
I don't do
I just
that.
said
never
you have
done
the
that?
urge to hit me.
Wait, stop.
I know
Hold
you care
on.
about
Hold
me,
on.
right?
Wait. You've never done that?
No, bro.
I didn't say never. I said
A chick will
I
meet you
don't,
tomorrow and
but
do that shit the next day.
hearing that-
Nigga, what are you
Love
talking
at first sight.
Like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, time out. You know what?
If you
I'm
watch,
tripping?
hold on, if you watching this video, direct
'Cause
this
it's
nigga
like-
to a violent woman, please. Direct, just
No, I
drop
got
her.
a woman.
But you know, naturally, you guys are just better at deception because
Why
it's
is
like,
that?
because it's part of your everyday routine.
You're the masters of the visual lie more than
Yeah.
anything else.
Facts.
Men fall in love with what they see. Women fall in love with what they hear,
Yeah,
which is
auditory.
why men lie and women wear makeup and push-up bras and high-heel shoes and fake eyelashes
And use filters
and use fill and
that you gotta pay.
masters of the
That you gotta
Y'all
pay
using filters too.
$29.99.
That's not all
No,
women.
the hell we don't.
I
not
can,
all women,
with,
though.
nothing I say is a blanket statement towards anybody. There are exceptions to every rule.
Yeah, sure.
However, if we're talking in general, most men are visual creatures. That's widely accepted by anybody who's asking. We see a woman, we feel attracted, we want to get to know her.
No,
Women
man.
fall in love with what they hear.
I fall in love with a personality, man.
He couldn't even say that with a straight face to the camera.
Black men don't cheat.
How'd you jump to that? Making us look fucked up. But that's, you know, if
I
you,
think women fall in love with potential more.
Potential.
that's what
Yeah.
they hear.
And that is your imagination.
That's what you
I
hear.
agree with that.
That's what they hear.
It's your imagination. You're like, I agree with that.
But the other part is the
I
projection.
imagine this guy being the greatest thing in the world.
And then when it doesn't,
You see your potential, you know?
but then when it doesn't, the only problem with that is when it doesn't happen, you get mad at us.
No, the problem with that is when it doesn't happen, you start believing the other shit that's going on in your head, and that's.
Well,
the
yeah,
crazy part.
but that and women will actively take it out
This
on you.
nigga's
when you
lying, I know
disappoint-
it.
when
I
you
feel like we
disappoint
gotta
the
get y'all been
expectations.
hurt.
He
I feel
rigged
like
this
we need to
camera.
get you guys like Where's
He
Dr.
wasn't
Robin?
here at this time. That's a fact. This nigga's lying.
Y'all been hurt.
She trying to say we was traumatized.
Yeah, you guys
Isn't
are
everybody?
traumatized.
Isn't
First of all,
everybody?
everybody past 30 is traumatized.
Everybody got trauma.
Turn
been
on the radio.
traumatized.
How many women do you hear singing about how fucked up men are? What do you think that is?
Do men sing about how fucked up women
No,
are?
they're not singing about that no more.
We
They're
did
singing
shit
about
too,
being
man.
fucked up for real.
Why you, bro? I never said that's not happening.
But okay,
No,
so
I'm
why?
just negating
But
that
here's the
part. Like,
question:
we
It's
have
not
done shit
negative.
too.
Two
why
things you
are
do at the
men
same
so
time.
I
fucked
said
up?
negating,
Then
not negative.
you think that's your
If you-
trauma?
You said, why are men so fucked up?
Yeah, you think that's
Because of
from
women.
trauma?
That's from, it's
No,
from women.
I think women are
She
fucked
said
up
no.
because of men.
Just moved
And
on.
I
He
think,
said no.
yeah.
What?
No.
Well, we came from you.
I think
So,
that
yeah,
I
facts.
think
Learn
that
from the best.
women a lot of times react to how men are, and they become jaded
It's the
because
other
of
way
that.
around.
And for men, I feel like y'all, I don't know I feel like you guys excuse a lot of things because you feel like this is what men do, and it's acceptable
What do
in
you mean?
society.
Excuse, we
Like they be
excuse-
like, oh, he's a man, he cheats. Like people feel like that's acceptable because it's like all men cheat.
No one
Well, no,
ever
no.
feels like that's acceptable. You know the kind of
I
hell
don't
we
think-
catch from even being suspected of cheating?
Yeah.
And then people
We don't
act like
get
a
no
woman.
passes for
People
that.
act like women are wrong when they're like, I don't want to deal with him. He's cheating, and they're like, oh my God, she's not ride or die. She didn't stick by him.
No one says that.
Who told you that?
We
I hear
never
it all
say
the
that.
time.
You heard that all the
You
time?
never.
All the
The
time.
only people who say shit like that are men who are caught fucked up. Like rest of us aren't saying that. I don't know where y'all get this shit from. It's like you make it up and run with it.
First of all, it's 2023. You'll be surprised at shit that you can get away with by just being honest at this point. You know what I mean? It's refreshing. It's refreshing to deal with somebody that, yeah, I don't have to wonder about this thing. I know exactly what he's doing.
Right.
He's with Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
And
I
you
see
give them the
him
liberty
tomorrow.
to make that decision if they want to deal with it.
Now you know who's
Yeah.
gonna trash them for accepting that? Their homegirls.
But here go the thing though. Most of those homegirls, A, don't got a man, B, can't keep one, and C, probably alcoholics or cat ladies. So it don't even matter.
Which
It
never
doesn't matter.
stops.
Why you
which,
taking
just
their
think
advice in
that-
the first
which
place?
never stops them from listening. It
I
never
also feel
stops
like
them from
sometimes
listening.
women think they have to accept that because there's not a lot out there.
There's
So
not.
I feel like women do things like threesomes and accept certain things because they're like, I just want him, and so whatever I have to do.
That's not true.
Nah,
Because
Sometimes
I feel like
that's
deep
true.
down, most women are
They
bisexual.
just want that.
Y'all do stuff that we can't, like y'all get drunk, y'all kiss each other. Men don't.
Y'all
we
do
don't,
that
We
now.
don't do that.
Hell,
That's a fact. Y'all do that now.
And because
In the clubs, y'all thinking it don't. In the clubs, y'all do that now.
And because y'all keep
Y'all be like,
encouraging.
I had shrooms. I had.
No.
I don't talk about it.
Whoa.
That's when the white boys do that.
yo,
Whoa.
Angie, what's in,
We don't
what's
do
in
that.
your cup? What's that? What's in that cup?
Lemonade.
Oh, okay.
Shit, mixed with what?
Nah.
Best believe
but
I'm-
really, you guys are running out of options.
Why you say
You're
that?
running out of options. For one, there's more y'all than us.
More of us women?
Yes.
More
Yeah,
women
y'all
than men.
outpopulated.
Y'all outnumbered.
Well,
y'all.
maybe here. There's
No,
other.
everywhere, globally.
Not in China.
And then
Yeah, there
you know what?
too.
Nope.
The
I'm gonna
sad
tell
thing
you
is-
why. Because in China, they used to. Everybody wanted a boy. You could only have one kid, and so
No, you
everybody,
can't have more than one.
now,
but
but
you
you
get a tax
couldn't.
break
Like
You
two.
couldn't have.
if you have just
But
one.
everybody wanted to have a boy. You
Right.
know,
That's
so
because they were flooded with girls.
They were cat.
That's why.
no, it's because everybody wanted a son to carry on the name of the family.
And the reason why I was sought after is because he kept having
Having
bad
girls. There was
daughters.
girls all over the place.
Not to mention the fact that y'all judge each other way harsher than like
Yeah.
the reason why you think women are just accepting these things because they have to is because the women who actually like it don't want to tell you that they like it because you judge them. That right there
Yeah,
was an ill
facts.
judgment towards women.
Facts.
Oh, you only
I
doing
feel like
that
they
because
just
you ain't
do
got
that.
no
I'm not
choice.
saying all women.
Meanwhile,
I'm saying
she's there like,
sometimes-
oh
I'm just saying that sometimes women do things because they feel like in order for me to be in this situation, he says that he can't be with just one woman.
Right.
So I'll do that because, and
Welcome-
I definitely know women who have done that personally. So
Welcome to the world of men.
Yeah.
You know how many men do shit that we have to do because of y'all?
Facts.
Like
We don't
what?
necessarily like that
What
shit.
y'all
We
gotta
do it
do?
because it's y'all. Putting up with
Keep y'all in the house.
putting up with us?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah,
Everybody's jumping through some kind of hoop to keep the person that they want to be with. That's not women don't have a monopoly on that. Men go through the exact same thing. We just do it different.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Some men gotta put up with a mother-in-law who's just never satisfied with nothing. And like the personal hater just in the house, just
What are you doing now? What if this nigga? What if you're a man? What if you're a man completely content with your job, completely content with the money you're making, and now you have a woman who insists that you should be the president, insists that you should be making more money, insists that y'all should be going on way more vacations than you do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
If he wants to keep that woman, now he has to scale up his life.
That's a fact.
In the areas where the pressure is probably killing him.
Right.
But meanwhile, this is the course that the world doesn't lie to men the way it does to.
This trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the way you need to surf, you heard.